Hi, I'm Rahul Tripalkatti. I'm the CEO of Southie Autonomy, and we make a magic wand for robot arms that lets anyone retask a robot on the fly. So if you run a distribution center or a factory, you still have people at the ends of your line doing work like this. And between the gig economy, 200% turnover, and unreliable temp labor, you're going to have a hard time finding enough workers. This is ripe for automation. However, consumers are asking for more and more personalized goods. This means smaller volumes, and robots do not scale at smaller volumes. In fact, it costs 5 times the price of the robot just to get to do one task over and over again, let alone many tasks. This isn't driven by hardware, but by non-recurring engineering costs, where you're going to get an expert who's going to design and build a complex work cell and then painstakingly program it just to do one task over and over again. We need a paradigm shift. So what Southie does is we change the cost model. We eliminate the need for programming and we reduce how much engineering goes into any work cell. That means you can reuse your hardware, get ROI, and let anyone on the floor repurpose a robot. So let's see this in action. This is Lisa, and until 10 minutes before the video was taken, she had never even seen a robot before or been next to one. She's going to get this robot to do a material handling task called kitting, where she's going to take different products like shampoo bottles and soap boxes and package them into a new box to create a new product. So our system knows it's doing kitting, but it doesn't know what objects there are, where they are, and how they're going to be kitted or where they're going to be kitted. And that's what Lisa does with the wand and the augmented reality display. So no goggles, no keyboard, no mouse, no engineering, and no code. Once she's done, our proprietary software will then figure out how the robot should move to actually get this job done. So that means, how do I move without hitting anything? How is it going to pick things up? And how is it going to place it into the box? Now, our software is robot agnostic, and we deliver it on a subscription basis as part of our full robotic solution using off-the-shelf robotic components. To give you a point of comparison, our co-founder, Jay, he's an expert at programming robots, and it took him almost 2 hours using the latest, greatest vision-guided robot software, whereas Lisa, using our software, does in less than 2 minutes. Now, our market focus is around material handling, which is a huge market. So we're going to focus around verticals where there's a pain point around staffing and where tasks change on a daily basis. So you can't use traditional automation. So this is consumer packs, healthcare kits at the end of the line, and factory logistics at the beginning of the line. We're getting in parts and feeding the line. So we're Southie Autonomy. We make on-the-fly robot retasking easy and affordable for everyone. Please reach out via LinkedIn or give me a call. I'd love to continue the conversation. Thank you.
Amazing. And we don't have Rahul on the line, but I believe we have Meredith, a team effort again here. Meredith, can you hear us?
Yes. Hi, Mark. Thank you. Thank you for having us. Yeah, I am.
No
that was
problem.
Rahul presenting, but I am the business development lead for Southie.
Amazing. So I guess maybe a question to kick this off is, the presentation sort of touched on this, but how complex or kind of detailed can the actions can the actions be programmed to do using Southie's system?
Yeah, pretty complex. We can handle a ton of variety in our objects. So some of our customers that we're working with actually have like 40 different SKUs of objects that our robot can read, and really, it's anything as small as like 5 centimeters to pretty large objects that whatever the robot hardware out there can already handle. So, of course, we have a little customization in there for our customers' needs, but we use pretty much off-the-shelf hardware, as Rahul was mentioning, to kind of really customize that, and different grippers as we need for different objects.
Gotcha. And, maybe can you speak to like an automotive use case or kind of an industrial use case that really stands out to you right now?
Yeah, sure. Happy to. We have one of our tier 1 auto suppliers. We're doing a use case for them where they're taking bearings from a pallet and they're putting them into a pallet that they dip into a heat treatment batch. And so that's one use case is, heat treatment around in that specific customer there. It can be very hot, it can be very grueling. It's kind of a very repetitive, laborious task. And so that's something that they were looking to automate. But I would say some other use cases specific to automotive would just be like anything beginning of line or end of line on the production, right? So you're taking parts out of boxes and putting them into other boxes or onto another line, right? Or you're transitioning from parts that are finished off the end of a line, and then you're taking those to another line to be finished somewhere or to be packed to be sent out.
For sure. Well, really appreciate your time, Meredith. And for the audience, again, you can feel free to be in touch or reach out to Plug and Play, and we'll connect everyone.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.